Well, hello there everyone, and welcome to the Kingkraft server.
Well, hello there everyone and welcome to a new Minecraft video. It has been a bit of a while since I last done a video. I've not really been too good as a whole. I've had an operation, been recovering from it, and I'm still not all the way there. My voice, talking for long periods of time, commentating, etc. is still getting used to it more or less, but yeah. Back in, I'm going to start making content again and we'll see how things go. And, well, a fair bit has changed since the last episode. It has been quite a while really. It's been at least a month, I know. This is the Nether hub so far, it's not been finished yet. Should be getting finished later today, I believe, by the person who's been making it. But today we're going to be working on my Nether tunnel, and I might take a bit of a run around my base just to see or show what's happened, etc. And well, we'll get started just building a bit more of this. I'll be talking, and that'll be that. I've been quite busy generally on the server. We've had people coming and going, some drama as always. Thankfully the drama was solved. A result with somebody being banned. Never good to see someone get banned like that, but when you're doing stuff without people's permission, using their things, using up all their stuff, etc. Yeah, you're going disappearing quite quickly, ultimately. I've made a new shop, and I've generally been working on my base here and there, and I'm already out of bloody rails. Yeah. So I've been quite busy with that when I've been playing on this. I've been playing quite a few other games really. Been humming and hawing about some other games which I might play, I might not play. I've not fully decided yet. I'm going to be doing a new Let's Play soon. The Final Fantasy X Let's Play I'm not going to carry on with, because at this point it's been several months since the last episode. I stopped because of my throat and the issues I was having with it. To pick it up again now, it doesn't really feel worth it. So instead, I'm probably going to do a new game. I've been on the fence between Resident Evil 2 or Spyro 2. Though I did do a Resident Evil Let's Play for about half of the game originally, I'm not going to carry that one on. It's been way too long since I last did that. I got caught up with work back then for university. Instead, I'm probably... I'm probably going to do the Resident Evil 2 Let's Play because I like the series quite a lot. But I can't really guarantee that that will be what's happening. I've got to really decide, to be honest. Got to look at game lengths, etc. I may end up doing the Spyro 2 game simply because I did pretty much a complete Spyro 1 Let's Play, except for the bonus level. I need to upload the last couple of episodes because I wasn't getting views on the episodes by that point. So at the time I decided, yeah, I'll hold off. No point in doing something where absolutely nobody's going to watch it. However, this next game I'm going to do a complete Let's Play for, regardless of time between episodes. I want to generally, well, finish another game on my channel. I've been wanting to do some reviews generally as well. I've got a couple of scripts written, but I've also been wanting to get my feet back into machinima. Machinima is something I used to be very involved in. God knows how many projects I've actually been involved in regarding that over the years. Though I took a step back just before I started university because the machinima scene essentially died off because the people at the head of machinima, well, abandoned everybody. Shut down the site forums, and slowly all the other splinter sites that were made to try and keep the community going slowly died. I know a few of them will still be about, but most of them are now dead. But because of all that, I ended up just walking away eventually. But I would like to take a step back and, well, have a go at making a few machinimas again. I'm just trying to come up with ideas for some small scale plots, very simple things I can do by myself for now before I move on to anything bigger. What will come of this, I don't really know. We will see as time goes on though. It might just be a case of it'll end up being a couple of shorts and nothing more than that before I just move on, basically. Or I might start a full series with that. We'll just see. I don't even know what engine I'm going to use yet. Most likely case it will be a Halo game that I use the engine for, because something I have the most experience with. Well, I've designed so many sets. Generally held out in so many different videos, and it's easy enough to get footage from. I don't need to rely on other people necessarily if I'm doing a solo project. It's just a case I've got to work around the fact that I'll be doing it solo. Okay, I'll go further down, stop throwing this glowstone in. I'm going to aim for about 20 to 30 minutes for these episodes for now, whilst my throat's still recovering technically. See how well that all goes. Then I might start lengthening the videos bit by bit. Just see where we end up. Jamie, let me know your thoughts though on what game you would like me to see me generally play. A let's play of. Ideally, because something from my actual collection. I prefer not have to go out and buy a game specifically for an LP, but did I have a slab between them? But ultimately, if I am requested something by several people, there's even the chance I might go out and buy it. Though doing anything from the new generation is somewhat harder. Creating videos is much less doable. Though I might be able to get some footage from Twitch, just simply because I've got the system downstairs means I'm severely restricted on recording times. Whereas up here where I'm at the moment, I don't get interrupted normally. Very occasionally that I do. Which is always an annoyance, to be perfectly honest. I could do putting a recording sign up or something. One random little bit of news actually, which has been quite good for me, is I've actually starred in somebody's video from actually a decent sized YouTuber. I'm pretty much gone unnamed though. But I was in Caveman Films' Pokemon Lapis episode, the newest one, episode 5. I was just a body actor for a certain section where I was playing a grunt. Ugh, I hate bloody ghasts. Ultimately, I didn't say any lines personally. Whichever voice actor was hired for it did. And yeah, it's quite funny. I got about 20 seconds of video time, maybe 30 seconds at the most. So yeah, I can honestly say I've been in a big YouTuber's video, so woohoo! I got myself on hold to body act for him wherever he needs it. At the moment. That was a nice little surprise that came along, getting up staying up to 4 bloody AM. Just to get those scenes recorded with him. I'm really hoping he's going to do something a bit better as far as organising recording sessions go though, because he was horrible with that. Speaking from experience, good God. We'll see what happens there anyway, we'll see what happens. Oh man. Generally, one of my friends, Gazmo, he has asked about the Final Fantasy X Let's Play, surprisingly. He actually seems to have a little bit of interest in it. But after so long, I can't pick it back up where I left off. I went and bought the PS4 HD collection of it as well, actually, and started on there as well. Just generally playing for myself. Figured I'd just carry on with it solo. And see where things go. What else do I have left? Glass. Lots and lots of glass. I think doing another RPG will probably be a bit of a bad idea right now. given how time-consuming RPGs are as a whole. Though it does mean I do have a longer series. I generally would prefer my longer series to be Minecraft videos. Provided I don't have too many issues with longer commentary, I want to do a lot of videos in a short space of time just to get this channel back up and running, get it living again. I might do some Hammerbead time lapses maybe if I can set something up. I can't guarantee though. Because I've been doing a lot of bigger ones lately, and the way I originally had my recording thing set up, I couldn't really get any bigger than doing a single panel. There's a possibility I might be able to set up something similar to what I did there, but we'll see though. We'll just have to see. I actually quite like doing those time-lapse videos. I know I didn't really get too many views on them, but it doesn't really matter to me. Ultimately, yeah, I make videos for fun. I don't make them to make money. That would be lovely if I could, but I just do what I do because I enjoy it. Channel as a whole is generally for gaming and gaming-related things. If I do reviews, I'm going to try and pick them up in a pretty big way. I've been trying to pin down exactly what I'm going to do regarding them to make a kind of theme between them all. I was thinking about sticking around PlayStation as the console and having that as the actual theme. For instance, I know Kadikarus tends to review PS1 games and stays around that, him claiming it's his favourite console, etc. Whereas me personally, my favourite console is actually the PS2, because of one of the biggest things is because of the fact that it has the PS1 and PS2 library. That's one of the main reasons I love the system. Plus, generally, it has a lot of very good games on the PS2 alone. So if I stuck to something like that, would it limit me too much? Because I would be having to step away from a lot of games I really like. Because, I mean, the entire last generation, I stuck with the 360. I only have a handful of PS3 games which are exclusives, which I'll eventually come around to playing. And go left, there we go. Did it again. Though it does mean I could review some of the multi-platform games from the last generation, but I don't know. Maybe I might not stick with him. I might just stick with all the games. Actually, then again, even then, I mean, I would like to review the entire Resident Evil series over time, because generally it's my favourite video game series, or one of them at least anyway. Maybe not the number one. There we go. Well, let's see what I decide there. I will be doing the top Xbox 360 games video in the near future though. I was holding off so I could play a few games in particular. I'm not going to say what they are, but there were games I hadn't played which were on my playlist. There are a few others still really on there, but I've done the main game, well, played the main games which I wanted to play before I made the list. Well, rewrote the list again. It's most likely going to be a top 50 video, because I played quite a lot of games this last generation. I hate Pigmen. I don't know what list I'll go to after that, though I might do a few series lists, just short top 5 in a certain series. Because if I go straight to PS1 or PS2, I mean, that's the majority of my games just suddenly gone, as far as countdowns go, or systems go anyway. Ultimately, my top system is always going to be the PS2. I grew up with the PS1, of course. Whenever I see PS1 games, I can't really resist myself from looking through them, and if it's something I don't have, I often pick it up, provided it's not a racing game or a crappy sport game. I just got a sweet spot for PS1 and PS2 games in particular. Most PS2 games are great for collecting. A lot of them don't really cost much. Some of them are very dear, though. I've yet to start playing .hack Infection, but I know that when I start playing that, getting the other hack games is going to cost me a bloody fortune. Because they do not go cheap. I'll go down here and finish off using this glass. The show's come along quite nicely actually. Let's see, it's been about 15-ish minutes if I'm looking at that watch right. So I'll give it about another 5 minutes. I'm probably going to end it off about the okay. I'm going to have to find a mine shaft. I'm not sure how much iron I have left. I'm going to have to check my iron supply definitely for these rails. Pretty sure it was 6 iron per 16 rails, if I remember right. In which case, if I do it like that, I'm probably going to be using up all my iron to finish off this Nether tunnel. I said it would be nice to have the simple things, but going back and forth instead of having to run it all the time. I'm probably going to help out with a group project for tunnel, which the group project has generally been working on, and that has been making a what the hell is it? Is it Sunken Temple? Sea Temple, that's it. Why the hell I can't remember the name then. But it's basically a public sea temple spawner. It's been the group project for a bit. We helped clear it all out. I'm currently in the middle of decorating the downstairs area. I've done a couple of the Splatoon squids on one wall. I'm going to do a bunch of other squids on the other 2 walls. But I don't think they'll be doing Splatoon ones. I'm not fully decided yet what they're going to be exactly. For 20 the... How much more glass do I have? Not very much. I should get that exact at least. Okay. So 63 of those. That should do for now. Actually, I'm going to put the glass in this starting area. Something I really should have done a while back, to be honest. I'll fix that later. It's another point in time. So if I do start up a new Let's Play series, I'm going to probably aim it at 2 episodes a week, maybe 3 episodes a week for that. I'm going to try and do at least 1 Minecraft Let's Play video a week, though it might end up being 1 every 2 weeks, depending on how much progress I'm generally making on building things. I might jump into mini games, I might not. It completely depends just how I feel. I do have a build battle video recorded actually from before I had my operation, but I'm not going to bother uploading that. I'm going to do new content rather than uploading that. I also had a walls video recorded actually as well. Possibility I might even have a bloody Let's Play video recorded that I could end up forgetting about. It's always possible I might have done something like that. In which case, if I did forget about it, well, whoops. It's 2 bits. And I also got a bit of an idea for the next time we reset the server in about 6 to 9 months time. I'm going to see if I can actually push at that time for us do an island survival kind of spawn area. So we have to build everything ourselves. That's actually going to be around there, rather than having land pre-made. Just see what we can do about that. It might make the creativity come out a bit more about all of us, really, and help attract new people, possibly, because it's something a little bit different. I don't know. Let's see what happens when it comes to that. I mean, it's going to be a long time before then. I sure as hell don't want to reset anytime soon. I was randomly thinking the other day, just thought, that'd be a nice idea for a spawn area. Plenty that could be done with that. Our shops that spawn this time really aren't doing that great. Generally my services aren't getting used whatsoever. But I don't know why really. In the last server, shops seem to get used quite regularly, specifically my redstone shop. Bloody hell, I was always trying to stock that. Trying to. Gazmo, trying to. But it seems a lot more toned down really, how much general business is going on there. I don't know why. Maybe it's that we don't have that too many overly active members, possibly. But we've got a decent few that are regularly active, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Generally, if you are watching these videos and you are interested in getting involved with this, then drop a message in the comment section. We're always looking for new people to come up and join us. We do have a bit of a screening policy. Only people over a certain age, because we tend to have... Well, the most issues that we've had mainly have come from younger users, which I know is kind of bad to judge everyone by that, but as a result it means we're not exactly limited on what we can talk about or anything like that, because of there being a few kids on the server. Also means there tends to be a certain attitude where everyone's kind of really accepting. Oh, then you get people like the person who's just been booted from the server, who immediately acts overly protective when there's a sign of something's gone wrong way too early on into him being in the server. At the time I thought he's being really overly protective about himself there, but I decided not to bring anything up. Turns out I should have, because it turned out he was the person who was doing the things. So yeah, even I managed to pick him out early. Just from the first bloody mention of the thing going wrong. Oh well. Enough ranting about that. Bad users who can't be trusted are just bad users. I know they don't come from any particular age group, but I just don't see why people decide to lie and be like that. It just wastes everybody's time, really. Ultimately, all that happens from lying like that, what lying in general is, someone gets hurt. It eventually comes back to bite you. Oh, that's something I've adopted in life as a whole. I don't lie. You lie, then eventually you're fucked. Something's going to happen and it's going to screw things up. Oh, generally. Actually, there is one game in particular I was hoping to get my hands on to maybe do a Let's Play of, and I might do in the future. And that is Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. A game which I used to absolutely love playing. I might even still have the PC version somewhere, but where? Oof, that's another question altogether. Actually, even if I do find it, the chances are I'm probably going to trade it in, because it is worth a decent little bit, even at CX. I want to get my hands on the console version, which I'm pretty sure I won't. Well, I'm pretty sure the PC version was normal PC only, it wasn't Mac, which means it's not really much use to me anymore. Generally with this, once this is all done, I'm going to have a bit of better hub kind of area right there. We might have a couple of offshoots as well, maybe lean into some other things if I decide to do any other projects. We think about making the ranch house from The Last of Us. Quite like that building as a whole. I've been playing The Last of Us again a little bit recently. I've been streaming it online. Actually, I got some people watching me whilst I was playing as well. I'm playing on grounded mode. Ah, fucking hell, was that gassed? Don't hit the portals. Let's do a quick run around my house, just show what's new, and I'm going to end this video off here. Alright, so hopefully I won't get rubber banded. Actually, one thing I do need to mention really is I have a new skin which is going to probably be changed quite soon because I'm not too happy with it. Kind of like a busboy from a hotel or something. That was because I changed my skin before I was doing one of the recordings. And I'd forgotten where I'd saved my old skin to. I'll do a skin change anyway, I suppose. I put pudding up here, I can't remember if that was there or not. Don't know if the brewing shop bit was there. I don't know if this automated sugarcane place was here or not. It doesn't really get in all that much, but it's just a little something extra for me. I'm pretty sure I hadn't finished this, which I'm going to put a chandelier up there actually. I've been noticing some mobs spawning, and it seems like up there could be the only place they've been spawning and dropping down. So I'm going to put a bit of chandelier, a bit of a light source. I need to do generally quite a bit of clay gathering before I do my next image, which I've only done 2 of so far anyway. Cactus farm in there, I'm pretty sure I already know about that. I've got a bit of a farming store over here. This is for the farming stuff I trade with villagers and generally keep the food in. This is going to be the monster drop area. Throw my monster drop stuff into here. Auto smelting furnaces, which I need to get some of this glass from actually. What's in here? 4 stacks should. Alright. 4 stacks should do it, I'd reckon. And then there's this room over here, which I've not decided what's going to be yet. Oh, my mouth is really getting dry. With the upper area for the storage area. I don't know what I'm going to be storing in here necessarily, but yeah, it's here ready to throw chests into. Then we got new upper floor area. I was going to do a large bedroom area over here. Possibly something out going here, but I don't know what yet. That led to a tunnel, which is why it's blocked up, which led outside. And then there's this area here, which is fairly recent, which I was going to store my better armour in and some of, well, better weapons or tools and such. This completely sticks out quite a bit, and I've not obviously put the roof onto it. I've generally been terraforming. So me creating this mountain area, it's don't come out quite a way really. It needs quite a bit more work and quite a bit more dirt for it to get it more level. I need to blend that into the, well, this bit up here into the mountain a little bit better. I turned my villager spawner on quite recently, but I've since turned it back off again. And the reason why is quite simple. It's now full of villagers again. A lot of villagers. I'm going to start sorting through some of these soon again, probably take about 2 or 3 hours of sorting just to cut it down a bit. Start off a bunch of villagers over here, a bunch more of them. For general trading, in the normal huts I put them in. And I started to make a bit of a seafront area over here. Not really much to it, but yeah, it's better than nothing. I did plan on having this built on a lot more than what it actually is. Oh well. Doubt that'll be happening too much now. Then there are the farms. I can't remember which farms I actually had last time I was on. I think I didn't have this potato farm, but I'm pretty sure all the others were already here. Let's put lily pads on these bits actually. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I've really been doing. I haven't shown the shop off at spawn yet. I'm pretty sure I didn't show it in a previous video. I might have done, I might not have done. I have to really check on that. But yeah, progress is really slow at my base. I've been doing very little really with it, to be perfectly honest. Been doing digging, I've been doing gathering, but little else. And well, yeah, there's really much else left to show. I basically really isn't anything to shout out about this time. I'm gonna have to do something different next time. I don't know what though. I'll figure it out when it comes to it. Probably do a load of little things and just kind of tie them all together, and like a village or something. But not close pat village. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll probably go off and do a bit of a different project, just a bit away from the base, just as something completely different I can do. But other than that, well, until next time, I'll squid you later. Well, I don't know if you've got like subscribe bit to do. Oh well. Well, please subscribe. I like subscribers, I like views, I like likes, I like everything. I want monies. Give me monies. But until next time, I'll squid you later. Remember, we're the hunters. Bye 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 bye.